Okay, so on to the next track or slash performance, whatever it is, in Roza's Melodic Mischief 535 mini-series, man. We're on the fourth one, we're almost done with this one, and then we've got another one for Roza, which I will do with her other two that's coming next week. She's gonna have a day for herself, essentially. This one over here is Noble. Never heard of Noble before. This is the very first time that I've heard of them, and the song's called Beautiful, man. And yeah, so brand new artist to the channel. For those of you who are only joining now, I suggest you go back to the beginning of the series and watch from there, because it has been a pretty cool series. So let's rock and roll, man. Noble, Beautiful. Let's see what we got. Let's go.
I don't wanna lose our way.
Okay.
Please give me another day. 'Cause you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. I could go and ask you why. My heart is yours.
Ooh.
My heart is yours. But if the light shines down on me, I'll make you see. I'll make you see. So now I ask you why you're leaving. You just tell me that you're bleeding.
Ask you why you're leaving, you just tell me that you're bleeding. Obviously the communication in this relationship's not very good now, is it? Beautiful voice though. Absolutely love his voice over here. Obviously he finds her beautiful, but for some odd reason she's not happy. And she needs to leave because she feels like she's bleeding for some odd reason. I don't know, maybe he made a mistake, maybe he fucked up, I don't know.
Tell me that you're bleeding, but I don't wanna lose our way.
Hey.
Please give me another day.
Uh-oh.
'Cause you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Oh, I know that time has come, and you are done.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you are done.
I kind of feel like specifically with women, like men are more likely to be like, okay, because men are like simpler in those kind of things, in the sense of like, they'd be like, okay, well, they'll stay in a relationship they're not happy in, and they'll just, and women do it as well, but it's more likely that men do it. They'll stay in a relationship because just out of convenience and stuff like that, right? When a woman decides, and I'm not saying this in all cases, right? So don't misquote me and take me out of context over here. I'm saying in most cases, right? When a woman decides she's done, like she's done with the relationship, they do have tolerance. Like a woman will have a lot of tolerance, specifically if she does love a man. You know what I mean? But if she feels like the relationship's degraded to a point that she has decided that it's done, it's done. You know what I mean? It's done. More likely than not, it is completely done, right? Because they're far more emotional and they operate more emotively than men do, essentially. Do you know what I mean? Where it's actually a lot deeper for them. So for them, it's like when they decide, no, this isn't for me, that's not for them. It's like no amount of beautiful songs are going to change their mind. You know what I mean? In most cases, not all cases, but yes. Anyway, carry on. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Put it down in the comment section. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Let's go.
Done. Yeah, you are done. And when the light shines down on me, I'll set you free. I'll set you free.
Bit of a weird line to say. It's like, when the light shines down on me, I'll set you free. Right now, I'm in the darkness, so stay with me in this darkness, right? Only when the light comes back, unless he's basically saying like, listen, I'm going through a hard time at the moment, and it's like, I promise you, I can repair this, I can fix this, I just need to get out of this dark space. That's probably what he's saying over there. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just odd. It's like, okay, you just wait around in this dark space, which they should, specifically if they're married or if they're in a relationship and they have any sort of level of respect for each other, right? They should stick it up, because, you know, you can't run at the first sign of adversity. Let's go.
I'll set you free. For now I ask you why you're leaving. You keep saying that you're bleeding, but I don't wanna lose our way. So please give me another day. 'Cause you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. And I don't wanna feel this lost. And I don't wanna feel this hurt. 'Cause you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. I know it's hard to love me, but can you learn to love me? To love me.
I don't know so much about. It's hard to love me, but can you learn to love me? Can you? Can you learn to love somebody if it's not there? If it wasn't something that sparked off from the very beginning? Can you learn to love that partner? Or let's say that was there from the beginning, and then like their whole love's depleted, so she has no more love for you, right? And I don't know. I think in most cases it doesn't really work like that. Essentially. Do you know what I mean? It's like, specifically, if love is lost, love is lost. You know what I mean? To go and like, oh, well, I'll learn to love you again after all of that. I don't know if that actually works. I really don't. I've never seen it, put it that way. So maybe I'm being a bit cynical here, but I've never seen that, right? I saw in my own household where when my stepmother lost, for my biological mother, I don't know. She disappeared when I was 5. But in my stepmother, I saw that growing up like that. She absolutely adored my father and she loved my father. And it took 15 years to get her to a point where she literally could not be in the same room with the man. She hated him. Do you know what I mean? She hated him. And by extension hated his kids, which was myself and my brother, right? And not because she actually hated us, it's just because she hated him to such a degree, and in fairness to her, she took us in as we were kids. So I'll always give her credit for that, and I'll always be thankful and grateful for that, right? But the hatred for us because of my father was very fucking palpable. You know what I mean? Now, when you take a situation like that, this is what I'm saying, bring it back into this story over here. When you take a situation like that and say, okay, can you learn to re-love me? I'm not so fucking sure. I don't know if that can actually happen, right? But in some cases, depending how egregious the foul play was in the actual relationship, maybe you can. I don't know. I've just never seen it, so I'm having a bit of a suspect moment over here.
Learn to love me. To love me. I know it's hard to love me, but can you learn to love me? To love me.
Beautiful song, though.
Another day, 'cause you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, and I don't wanna feel this lost, and I don't wanna feel this hurt, 'cause you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful.
Actually, let's do a little bit of an anecdotal experiment over here. I'd love to know. Let's bring in somebody from the opposite side of the team. You know what I mean? So let's take a look at you. Well, give me a second. Let's see. Give me a second.
Hello?
How's it? I'm recording at the moment. Quick question, just because of this a couple of lyrics in a song. If in your view, if you fall out of love with a man, right? Let's say you fall out of love with me. It got to a point where you just literally don't love me anymore. Could you relearn to love me? Or would that be done?
It's a tough one. It would have to take a lot to relearn.
From a woman's perspective.
Once a woman loses love, I think that's sort of the end.
Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Got it. Bye. Call me Hitch. Let's go. Let's go.
Cause I don't wanna lose our way. Please give me another day. Cause you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. And I don't wanna feel this lost. And I don't wanna feel this hurt. Cause you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Just another day.
Beautiful song. Really, 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 really beautiful song, man. I actually really like that. It's a beautiful song. Just with regards to some of the premise, I'm not so sure he's gonna get the girl back. You know what I mean? And also, she never gives him the right answers. It's like, oh, why you leave? Because I'm bleeding. If it was me, I'm like, where did you cut yourself? Like, you know what I mean? And she'd be like, fuck you, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Anyway, just say the things that you need to say, right? Not I'm bleeding. That doesn't tell me anything. Tell me what the fucking problem is. What did I do wrong, right? What did I do wrong? Come on, don't tell me I'm bleeding, right? That's gonna cause a massive situation when I play into sort of like a patronizing tone, being like, where did you catch yourself? Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.